Just keep in mind, I'm a sex offender.
Go away, she. You're not as big as bad as I am.
Oh yeah? What's his favorite color? It's magenta!
So what do you want to do today? Hang out with you. Let me see that fucking song. Send me that song.
Brian thinks his jokes are funny.
No, not bad. The one I'm listening to right now.
Can't hear it.
Now play my shit. Oh my god. Alright.
Pokemon.
Over the...
Some still sleeping, but I'm staying wise to the facts. Ain't nothing changed. If you smoke cigarettes, you can become addicted.
Wow.
Get the banner so you don't
No one cares about cigarettes anymore.
Vaping's all that
Keep it
problem.
fresh. Live tobacco free.
Wait, just real quick. So game day, right? You know how I talked about that, right?
Yeah.
My God, whole lot of fun. I played with people who actually know how to play that freaking drawing spy mini game. The drawing spy game properly, so that's fun. But you know what's even better?
What?
One of the people there ordered a freaking like onion, not onion, like freaking onion, bell pepper, like green bell pepper, and mushroom pizza. And my God, that was good. Holy shit.
It sounds terrible.
You're trash. Get out of here. It was.
It is true.
So good.
My taste in food is pretty garbage. When Brigand thinks his joke is funny.
I still don't get this. What are you doing?
What's happening, boys?
I don't know. Brigand's done something dumb.
What did he do?
He's playing a weird song.
Bowser!
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 Dear pesky plumbers.
Plumbers.
Hey, Brian,
Dear
it's me,
pesky
Family Guy.
numbers.
Hey, Brian,
There.
it's me, Family Guy.
Take your partner by the hand. If he is a man, you're gay. If you think that's fucking queer, watch me playing the trend of men. Now watch my pots and
Is this Donkey?
Yeah.
It is Donkey.
your dick in the Pringles can. Drink some beer and beat my wife. She stabbed me in the face with a carving knife. Match my cue. Drink some whiskey, steal this blue. This ain't where I'm going back. Stand exact supposed to be back now.
Scott.
He is actually super white. Throwback Galaxy is overrated.
testing. Guitars, not singing.
Hilarious.
What was that?
Guy. It's a guy testing guitars.
Is that what he was doing?
Yep.
That's what I would do if I actually knew how to play guitar.
It's something I should stop doing.
Why is he doing it?
I don't know.
Because he's a Dumbo?
He's a dumbass and a faggot.
Oh!
Annoying. Will you come here and suck on my dick? Suck on my dick makes me sick.
Okay.
What did meme?
Who made that song?
Brigand.
Funny guy.
Brigand did. Brigand made that song.
That's untrue.
Bergen, did you know there was this website called NoClip.website?
Noclip.website.
NoClip.website.
That sounds like a virus.
It's not a virus, it's a pretty cool website.
What is this?
Take a game. Congratulations, you can now explore Woody's mansion.
Congratulations.
Your labs.
What?
There.
Oh my god, wait.
Now you can move. You can move with the arrow keys. Or WASD.
Wait, holy shit.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's Luigi's Mansion. Is it really up to scale?
Where's the entrance?
Smashing.
Smash. Where's the entrance?
Find the main hub.
There it
There it is. Right there. Whoa, wait.
Oh,
Oh. Something's gone wrong.
everything else looks fine.
Try Mario Galaxy. Yeah, it's experimental.
I am kind of in shock. I've already seen it. I already have a place where I can do the Dark Souls map, but not as good as I think it's gonna be here. So. What is this? Here we go, TF2.
3, 4.
Huh.
I got big booty bitches. I got big booty bitches.
Big booty. They're working on it. Oh
What?
my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right here.
This looks
Oh my god. Does it really have all of Breath of the Wild?
Let's go up to the... They're working on it.
Yeah, it's experimental.
Jeez. Let's go to Dark Souls.
It's a collision, thing.
Let's go. I'm either going Painted World or Blighthound and crash my computer.
And when it seems hopeless, the answer is closest. The beats are that you need to break. Sing, you can do the thing. You can do the thing.
Ooh.
You can do the thing. You can do the thing.
This just looks like it.
Yo, it's Twitter. Welcome to fucking.
I will now show you fucking a beautiful village situated on the doorstep of the Austrian Alps. The villagers I've spoken to all share the same love for fucking. Fucking may be enjoyed in various angles. Forward, from behind, standing up, or lying down. And last but not least, it's very enjoyable. Yeah. Historically, fucking was mostly popular.
Wait.
Look at this. Frosted water.
Frosted water, so you mean ice?
No. It's water flavored. It means it's water inside.
Is this for real?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, he's put a gun to the cat's head.
Alright. Super Mario.
To Mario.
What's the tier list for the Pokemon starters? Don't make fun of Oshawott. He's a cool dude.
Screw Oshawott, he sucks.
What do you mean? He's no different than a crocodile.
If you pick a grass starter, you're a liberal.
That doesn't make sense, because liberals are blue. Green is libertarian.
What does red mean?
No, it's not based upon colors, you idiot. It's based upon the fact that they're
It's
Yeah.
Phil Swift!
Yeah, but does it look like Snivy would be the person who would vote Democrat?
Shut up, turn that off. It's Phil Swift.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, shut up with your dumbass song.
Oh yeah, sure, okay, sorry.
Alright.
Hey, Flex fans! 1 million followers and growing. And I just want to say thank you so much. Can you believe it? It's Flextastic. You guys are the greatest.
Sorry, you say something?
I hate you. Why do you
see
do this to me?
song?
What?
Do you see this song?
Wow, Negra, Rainbow Road, Magic Missiles Bees, Major Storm, Nick Cage, Crazy Bus, Platoon, John Cena. That's a title. Alright.
I'm wearing headphones, you douchebag!
Rip headphone users.
Rip headphone users.
Is that better than the just the magic missiles slide? Magic missiles. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Let me think.
Sometimes in life,
That Poplio sucks.
Poplio is the true suckage.
Yeah, it looks dumb, and then it evolves into furry bait.
Now, which one of the starters in the new game are going to become furry bait? I believe
bunny.
Sabo's going to evolve into like a bearded dragon.
Yeah. I think the bunny is just gonna.
It better not be Lopunny too. Bergen, are you just gonna play fucking
Wait.
Reagan, you're gonna get yourself banned on YouTube.
Wait.
Oh my god. Bergen, you have to watch this.
What do you do when you got a little boat? And your friends at the marina, they all make fun of your little boat.
They should make fun of you.
This is the equivalent of someone wearing earbuds.
Wait.
They can't hear you.
Wait. It's time for the song has like.
Brigand, this reminds me of how.
Wait,
Brigand, cut your shit out.
Set, turn it off!
wait, it's not over yet.
We don't care! You're like my grandfather who, despite having headphones, decides to play his videos that he watches on Facebook sitting in a room while other people are trying to watch TV.
Song.
Here we go.
I can't hear you. What?
It's almost over.
the boat was an allegory.
Turn off SoundCloud. I don't want to listen to it.
There we go.
Get rid of SoundCloud. I don't want to see it.
This bit would be funny if you guys were listening to it.
Watch this.
Is it just gonna be really fast?
That
Okay, looking good.
Alright then. Okay. Alright, what else do I have? Luigi!
What? No.
Shitty Mario.
That's not him.
Got him.
What is this?
Basic.
Fuck!
That's terrible.
You get
Wait,
caramel into a bowl.
is that you?
You don't fucking put a whisk into your mouth
That's-
like that.
That looks like it would hurt.
Oh.
Why B-Butts?
Uh-oh.
What? What is this?
Japan. Wait.
What is this?
Not even funny. Like,
Hey.
get good.
Oh boy, the new starters.
Imagine if you picked up your dog and then. Imagine if you picked up your dog and then.
And then threw it.
Wow.
Alright, fuck, what else do I have? Millie guy is dead.
Toilets with threatening auras.
What? What did you find?
So I was looking at the Twitters with threatening auras. Medea movie.
Man.
I'm scrolling through Twitter too, and I literally just found that video.
Do you ever play Minecraft?
What is this guy, like 5 years old? What are these kids?
What the fuck was that?
Well, hi March.
They're like 5 years old.
Hey, what month? Hey, what month is it?
March.
Oh, hi March.
Why?
I'm so fucking scared.
Why is Why are there still Minecraft you?
I can't be a racist if I'm fucking a black guy. I have more subscribers than him. Because I'm 17.
Happy birthday, boy.
That guy looks like fucking pyrocynical.
What the fuck? I forgot about this one. What is happening?
We're knockoff Junior.
To me. Welcome back to me screaming.
You ever seen that? Oh. I like. Oh. Kirby, no.
What's the
Oh,
so many
it's a fucking creeper. It's creeper. It's either
It's
creeper or falling down.
Yeah, these aren't funny.
Oh my god! Oh my fuck! Dude!
Hey Mario!
God, your creator, or in hell with the devil and those demons we heard about earlier.
Unusual videos. I like unusual videos.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Hey, Peter.
Wait.
Hey, Peter. I'm gonna beat your wife.
No.
Pichu is gonna beat you. Come on, Twitter. Alright, here we go. What is...
So much money that they could probably have a real hard time counting it. So guys, let me tell you.
Oh my god. They just throw fucking cheese at his dog.
Probably.
Was that you, Kieran?
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that?
Liam Rich Evans. Oh no! No, Kitty, no!
Go on. Go on. He died.
What even is that thing?
It's Bunny. Oh.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
He actually did it.
Yeah, he did it. For a while, we only had it with a dumbass TikTok guy next to him. Thankfully, the TikTok man has been removed.
Brigand.
Yes, I see.
How you get around Hyrule Field?
I thought you
Get to the castle
sidestepped.
before night. Well, yeah, sidestep's the faster way, but...
Question is,
We already seen that. Fuck.
Warning system. Damn it, why does Hasbro have to put dumbass stickers on the toys? Just use fucking paint.
Again. Fucking annoying ass piece of shit.
I had that happen when I was watching Law and Order one day.
Brigand. We order blades.
Not as hard a boss as
Bazingo?
as Knife Crab. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? My breath rates off 4 AM when I'm trying to sleep. They really do be like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Dog petting another dog.
Go on.
Fuck. Someone distorted that.
It's out of tune. Oh my god.
Hey,
Country. I really like this video.
Gotta take Yoshi out OVO style.
You know what he fucking did?
What?
So he put. So what he did is put baking soda and vinegar in his mouth.
Dumbass!
First of all, why the fuck would you want to drink vinegar?
Yeah, vinegar is terrible.
Kitty.
It's a weird looking cat.
It's always that. Oh my god.
Amazing!
Amazing.
Could have reached true Jedi though.
Sing it. Sing it. God damn it.
I
Open
couldn't-
Minecraft. Nice.
What did he think he was gonna do? I can't tell if you would be fighting this or if it would be the background.
It's the background. What the fuck is this?
Is this Casey Neistat?
I don't know. Don't wake him up.
No. Don't get lost.
There it goes.
Goes.
Ooh.
just want you off of it. Shut the fuck up. Shut Fuck you.
Fuck you. What is this? It's the same fucking joke. Just be careful.
I'm always careful. Boom. What even is that? Our Carly?
It's like Carly.
It's Gibby.
I knew that Snake looked like Gibby. Solid Gibby. Solid.
Watch this.
A diaper monkey?
What? No, it's just a monkey.
No, no, look, he's wearing a diaper.
Is he? Oh shit, he is.
Oh, my scubes! What song is that?
Oh fuck no! Let's look in the comments. There it is.
Oh, so it's random anime.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
This is the third one of those.
I know. Here we go.
What?
Whoa!
To the over there.
Ooh.
My cat smells like ass.
Dark Clinton.
Danger.
What's up, my mammals?
That. What that? Oh! Oh! Ah!
Hidden. Final boss.
What's wrong with his face?
I don't know.
No! No!
Yes! Yes! Fuck yes! What's happening? It's fucking happening! Yeah! No! 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 What?
But with Donald.
He defies way. Yeah!
Did he just knock the baby over?
He doesn't catch him in time.
Is that baby gonna have
face?
Is that baby gonna have brain damage now?
Ask him.
Ask him.
What is this?
Deflated baby.
Cool.
Dude, you can
Joe,
ask
I don't
yourself,
get it.
Is he gonna have brain damage?
guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Pocket Edition gameplay.
You sick fuck, they're 14 years old.
Anyway, he just goes with it.
Wait, when you find the Inklings.
Anyway.
And when you find the Inklings.
There they go. Royal flush.
Yeah.
Beyond, go away.
What's the joke?
Kieran doesn't have a sense of humor.
It flew so high, it froze. We all know this one. Karen still thinks it's funny.
Yeah. It's just.
Kieran insulting people for saying
Nice shot! Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Riley, I didn't know that you were in this comment section.
Oh,
your face.
That me?
All of your wives belong to us.
I'm not Asian.
No, the joke is that you do the fucking gun meme.
Oh my god.
His face gets smushed before it even hits him.
Impact. Same energy. Me. Pictures taken for disaster. 1-800-239 dead.
What are you laughing at, Kieran? You sound like a freaking tea kettle boiling.
Kieran, are you okay? Fuck.
Oh god, I'm going maximum Rich Evans. Is that? Oh. Ah, kill me.
Me and my feet. Okay then.
I'm gonna flip a table.
You better leave now. Or we'll have ourselves a happy little accident.
Oh!
Oh, it's my favorite video.
Shut the hell up, bitch. Go kill yourself. Go sit in the middle of the road and let a car run over you.
Dr. Kill.
Ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you.
You're an alcoholic.
Amazing.
That was a fucking, you just shot. It's multi-purpose. It's a spoon. Kane, what is that thing? What do you think?
It could work.
Get out of the Pierce. Oh, hell no.
You are the father.
When it's 5 p.m.
My cat smells like shit.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Who made that?
Oh. That's terrifying.
Oh yeah, I remember remember being subscribed to the YouTube channel of the person who made that. Who made like different like. Get you waiting, huh?
War has changed.
Really scary.
Excellent, Snake.
Mio. Okay. We all love this video. What is this?
What do you intend to testify to today?
Just interviewing a dog.
What do you?
Go. Hang out with your mom. This. Laugh!
I was laughing. I was laughing, but I had my mic off because I'm eating animal crackers.
Rise today for the awesome and important duty to pay a happy birthday wish to Garfield. Not President Garfield, but someone probably more famous in this day and age than that. A large, orange, slovenly, lazy cat.
I can't believe it. Mike Pence did that.
So guys, we did it.
But we still can't get sweet victory.
Is that me?
Yes, that is you.
Corn.
Order come.
You know what's the funniest thing Sam sent us on the Gamers Guild Discord?
What?
Was the fucking picture of the two guys with hammers. They just played the Ice Climbers victim.
You mean so wait, two guys, right? Two guys.
Was it Ben Shapiro?
Two guys, right? Two guys. You said two guys?
In this video.
You said two guys, right? You said two guys, right?
It's two guys with hammers.
You said two guys, right?
Dude, I sent it in the fucking chat.
You said two guys, right?
God damn it, Brigand!
18 happy friends at a slumber party.
No. I love you, bitch. Never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
It's Uncle Blake, what the fuck?
Oh boy. Echo Fighters. Which one is the Echo, though?
Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey. Just run over people and flip their car over.
I mean, actually, let me look this up.
I fucking knew it. Knew it.
My god, he becomes Skullface.
What the fuck? That's uncanny. Sonic got the back one.
Let's see.
Where does it hit? Hold on. Wait. That Guardian. What the fuck? Kieran, it's you.
1 second. Okay. No.
It's you.
Nah. Not nearly as gangly enough.
Park demon.
I've learned that, in fact, Steve Harvey is Dr. Phil's Echo Fighter. Dr. Phil was born first.
Hey, yo, Rex, can you please move out of the way? Rex! Rex! Rex!
Oh, he can't hear you. He's got AirPods in.
Oh my god.
Genuine distress.
So
Only.
my ass. Ooh. Oh.
That's literally just
That's not.
That's just what Yoshi was doing to the Inklings.
It becomes fat ass. Kitten becomes fat ass. Thanks. Oh my god.
Huge cat, it runs super fast.
Slow down.
Shh, watch this.
Slow down, minion. If you drink too fast, you get bellyache.
Disgust.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave whatever the fuck was that was.
Oh, kill me.
Not one tweet wiped $8 billion off Twitter's value.
Wow.
Can you not?
I hate jokes about black people. Can you not?
It's time for Thomas to leave. He has seen everything. Oh,
Thomas
dear.
was everywhere.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's him.
What? This guy?
Yeah, it's him.
Who is this guy?
Have you not seen any of the videos with him?
No.
It's Polygon, dude. As in the only one that isn't a part of the hive mind.
The Sonic Bible is every Sonic game is blasphemous.
Delete.
Here, I'm gonna show.
This.
Here. Kieran,
So it's like-
Kieran, you sound like a 3-year-old. I'm so glad this is recorded. I can't wait to replay this. How much time are we at on the recording process?
I don't fucking know.
50. We're at the 49 minutes. Remember that.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right
I
back.
thought that was the white people noise. Oh! That's just a man. He just gets poured with chili.
I like this video. It's very wholesome. What? I'm not watching it right now. Ooh. Luigi!
Luigi, what are you doing?
I like this new Bayonetta game. It's just fucking Metaton.
Wow.
It's Metaton. He has legs.
This probably got that channel banned by Kamiya on Twitter.
Alright, see this logic. You just shake it, then rub something on it, comes out twice as fast. The
Ow.
beer.
Applies same logic to here. That's how trash works.
Ooh, new fighters.
Oh boy, is it gonna be Snen's Undertale?
The...
Oh no! What?
You've seen this before.
Ah!
I want to go to this church. The Church of Smash.
You say wouldn't want to crate Sranberry?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Me neither. Dude. That fucking sucks.
Ah!
That hurt. That must have hurt. Huh. Boss bell. What the fuck?
Ooh, ooh.
His
What?
ass.
Thick. Did he try and whack him with a tree?
Try whacking with the plant. No.
He's got.
Amazing.
I was expecting 9/11.
Amazing. What?
Skill shots. This is fucking model again.
He just smacks the guy up the chair. Stop.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Wow, you just asking to get shot.
What the fuck?
Amazing. Melee tournaments be like.
Come on.
Because if you're a low-level melee player, 90% of the time, they're gonna be Fox.
Oh no.
No!
Mater isn't waiting around anywhere to scare me, cause I'll freak out.
The video.
Is this Yoshi now?
Yoshi.
I don't know what the music is though.
What the fuck? The man in the background. That's scary.
Is that
Doug
What?
Walker?
Doug Walker?
He's saved!
That's a dumbass. And maybe it's a Snapchat filter.
Is it?
Probably because his face doesn't look quite right. Don't either.
What the fuck? What happens? What the fuck? Oh, that's fake.
Yeah.
How is that tire still in one place?
Yeah.
I hate when people underestimate my fastness. I'm fast. I'm so fast, you couldn't even comprehend how fast I am.
God damn it.
Chapo's asses. What? I love that video. What, Dry World? Don't hit the corner.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Now we're getting into old territory. Let's go back home. What is on my little thing now? Oh.
Bootleg Waluigi.
Oh. It's me, Mario.
Wait, is it Paleo? What the fuck?
Fellow plushies.
Hello, what are you doing to that horse?
It's gay. Alright. What is this? Oh.
If it ends in...
Cat auto-tuned.
It almost sounds like a modern singer.
Man, I can't believe your voice can make a triad. Alright, cool. Let's see. Oh.
What?
I found this Twitter the other day.
Oh boy.
On my
Oh, with this clip.
That's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Amazing. African one. I don't even.
Bregan. Oh.
Farewell.
Okay.
I fuck your little link. No.
No.
Can't I fuck your little link? No.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
No, would it?
Wait. Fucking rapes Link.
I was expecting.
He finished his penis.
Bad idea.
Nice. Oh fuck!
Sorry guys, I'm back.
Hey.
I had to go do some freaking cat. Go.
No, no. Oh my god.
Missed
Is he vacuuming his own mouth?
Wait, this is what I think it is.
Gonna suck fucking dick. Simple.
Sonic the Hedgehog has been enjoying a bit of a resurgence as of late because of his upcoming
Bart
feature
died.
film, which is great because you
Wow.
go, oh, those legs are way too human. Those legs are, oh my god, those legs look like I could have those legs. Please don't show.
I just tried using my
What?
I just tried using my mouse to clean off something on my screen. Like I was just like, get that off here, and then just,
Hey.
just clean the screen.
This car got rammed.
We need to play something or do something.
What?
We need to play something.
We're looking at Twitter.
Yeah. Cool.
A rut-row, Reggie.
This tweet is unavailable. Whoa. What the fuck is this?
I think it's Bruce Lee.
Is it?
Considering that there's a, I think a nearby, it's, Bruce Lowell. Lowell.
Ow. Ow. Alright. What do you want to do?
Let's play some games.
What do you want to play?
We got Smash Brothers. We got.
Okay.
We have other games. My Steam library is brimming with games.
Bees trigger.
What?
Douglas.
Older.
Hello, broke my grill. You broke my grill. You broke my grill.
Let me think about what to do.
Do you want me to draw shit?
Oh yeah,
No,
drawing is good.
I've been drawing all day today. I am not in the mood.
Well, I've been drawing.
What?
Here.
What?
Got a new software.
I don't care if you got new software, dude. I've been drawing all day. I ain't drawing.
You don't have to draw, you ding dong.
Tell me what to draw.
I don't know. I just want to sit here and not do anything. That's just boring.
Brigand, you do realize that that's what I do all the time.
You're a freaking nerd who never contributes anything.
Just Garbo.
I'm a freaking child who needs constant attention, and if I don't have attention, then
Alright.
I scream.
Go draw Mario.
Mario. Oh.
Wait, Karen, tell me.
WWE 2K16.
Draw Ridley's down special.
What?
Draw Ridley's down special.
I can't draw Ridley.
I'm just gonna play some Smash Brothers. Kieran, you wanna play Fighter Z?
I'm just gotta get my ass up off the ground so that I can make my way over to my Switch.
Okay. Let's play some Fighter Z or Smash Brothers B. I'm going to pee in my pants.
A pee in your poo poo pants? Yeah. Yeah. Lolly G. So, Brigand, are we playing Fighter Z or Smash?
Fighter Z, because I already have that game up.
Okay.
It's been a while too, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Scrungo.
Wingus.
Scrungo, bungo, eat my pungos.
The path has not always been easy, but you have never faltered.
There we go. Gonna do that. And,
Oh shit.
hide that card right in there.
Oh shit. Oh say.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh. Shit, what up?
It's a Luigi.
Luigi!
Legends of flying
Luigi, go to hell!
And today, you are on the brink of transforming those legends into a reality.
Luigi!
With flight,
Mario!
forms of communication, you can create a small and intimate world. But at what cost?
Mario!
Of how to govern,
Fuck did you say?
It's like one of those Metal King Boo videos.
You must choose your own path.
Mario!
Yeah.
Oh.
King of the
Oh.
Germans.
I'll turn that down.
Your task is to forge the independent states that surround you.
I'm Luigi, number one.
To be a great
Oh, I got a lot of money
Use those skills to bring these cities under your sway, so that they may develop into commercial
Hey.
and industrial powerhouses. Surely, mighty Frederick with the red beard.
Okay.
Holy Roman Emperor.
If you don't get into this one, I'm making it.
And I will let you down.
Why does no one ever use Mr. Singing, dude? He's
I'm Luigi, number one.
Douglas.
Hello, Douglas.
Super serious Smash Brothers, where you draw all the characters in super serious situations.
So you mean the Rafa Grassetti also
Pretty much. What the fuck did I do?
I was in the lobby with you, but then you're gone.
Yeah, I just disappeared.
Yeah, what? You just JK buyed out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had a network error. U.S. West Coast 1.
Luigi.
Meeting lobby 2.
Okay, I guess I'll have to. I don't even know which lobby I'm in.
You're probably in the auto-zone lobby.
Give him an Adam's apple.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Give him a Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Yeah, as in Shaggy from Scroobert Doobert.
Screwbert Doobert, eat my pooper.
I'm Luigi.
I'll meet you at...
Oh shit, what did it do?
Meet me at Cocaine Tower.
meet you at King Kai's place.
Alright. I'm bored.
Okay. Fight. Gonna get all up in your grill.
Burger, you need to send me those files.
Remind me in the morning, I'll send it to you, yeah.
I won't be awake in the morning. It's already morning.
I am ready to fight. I am Derek Strong, and I like to fight.
I like to fight big men with very large muscles.
I like to read stories off entitled Parents.
Boy,
Here we
here I
go.
come. Title Total Amateur.
I can form corpse now and platoons.
This story is called "Give Me Both the Pizzas, My Son and I Deserve Them." So I was in the shop buying for pizza for dinner for both my stepbrother and I, because why not? As I arrived at the frozen section to buy one of our favorite kinds of pizzas, only to find there's 2 left. Just enough for me and my bro. Lucky, right? Wrong. In comes entitled mother and her 14 through 16-year-old son. Excuse me, I was wondering if you could let us take those pizzas. At this point, I didn't realize what I had gotten myself into. She had asked somewhat nicely, and I was already carrying some weight, so I thought I'd give my pizza and have something else for dinner while letting my stepbrother have the pizza. So being nice, I offered one of the 2 boxes. She stood there confused for a few seconds until replying. And the other one. Oh, this one's for me. You can have this one. Excuse me. What is my son supposed to eat? Alarm bells by now were ringing inside my head, warning me that she was some stuck-up wretch. Just by her expression alone, I could tell she thought she was better than me. Look, I'm offering you one. The other one is for my brother. Take it or leave it. Well, you should have come here earlier, Dennett. They're both mine, snobbishly. Take it or leave it. By this point, I still holding on both pizzas, and I lost my patience with the bitch, so I turned around while still holding one of the... Alright.
Ow.
Enjoying this little story time.
Story time on Reddit. This episode is entitled Parents, where irresponsible parents think their child is the best thing ever.
My cousin Brian? Screw Brian. Brian's
There's a tag called Totally Happened. Alright, okay, here we go. Baby shower without the pregnant person. How? What? A baby shower without the pregnant person. I have a relative that is pregnant. Her baby shower was scheduled for tomorrow at another relative's house. Unfortunately, pregnant lady is in labor right now and at only 36 weeks or so. She's probably pushing as I type this. My mother is the entitled person in this story. She just called me. I will refer to her as a CL, crazy lady. Pregnant relative is pregnant lady. Did you hear pregnant lady is in labor? Do you know if she has the baby yet? Not yet. She should be soon though. Did you hear that PL's mother postponed the baby shower? Can you believe it? I took a day off for the party. It's not like you could have had the party anyways. PL is still going to be in hospital tomorrow. We could have still done it without her. We could have just given her the presents afterwards. Are you being serious right now? Yes, pregnant lady should have known that the baby was going to come this early. She should have been on the bed rest so the baby didn't come out for the party. She did this on purpose. I don't see why she had to be there. No, I don't even want to go to the stupid fucking party. At this point, I started laughing hysterically as she hung up. It's her fault for having the baby.
It's her fault for having the baby.
My son needs your AirPods. So it was Saturday morning. Alright. My son needs your AirPods. So it was a Saturday morning and I was on the bus to my grandma's as I help her every weekend. I get on the bus, sit in the front because it's easier for me. I sit down and open my phone and start playing a game which has music, so I pop in my headphones. Play for around 20 minutes. I hear some chattering behind me, but I'm thinking nothing of it because I'm on the bus. Then I felt a slight tap on my shoulder and turned around because I thought maybe an elderly person wanted the spot to sit, but it was a titled parent and her child. The EP said we need your AirPods because you are not using them properly. So you should give them to my son because he will use them correctly. I asked, how am I not using them right? EP, you're just playing a stupid game and not listening to music. I didn't respond, but I am listening to music of my game. Just as the EP is about to respond, a person in the back of the bus screams, You don't only use headphones to listen to fucking music. You can play games or whatever with them. Now leave him alone." The EP gets off the next stop and runs right away, muttering stuff under her breath. As I get off my stop, I said thanks to the guy in the back to help me out.
What a nice guy being like, "Hey, don't be dumbasses."
Here we go. I'm not racist, but this happened about 15 years ago.
Racist, but black people, am I right?
Not to be racist, but ages. I'm not racist, but this happened about 15 years ago, and I wish I had said or did more. Standing in the queue at the supermarket, women was with her shitty kids in the is at the cashier. "I want blah blah cigarettes," she says at the counter. Who is this young Indian girl? "I'm sorry, but can you say that again?" The cashier says in a very thick accent. "What did you just say?" says bitch face. "I'm really sorry, but I don't understand you," said the cashier. "Can you get someone who speaks English?" said Dick Ears. "I can speak English, ma'am," said the cashier. "You obviously can't. I want blah blah," said Cockhole. "Oh, right, okay." And the cashier turned around and started looking. The slag face turned to me and said, You think they have to pass a test or something to work here?" I gave her this...
Wait, is this literacy tests?
Literacy test?
Is this like... Is this like the old South where it's like to vote you gotta pass the literacy test?
It's like fucking
rigged.
segregation in the fucking voting area.
Yeah, it's like.
Let me finish the story. I gave her the smirk of disgust and turned my head away. I wasn't going to engage her in conversation. I'm not racist, but this is ridiculous. The cashier had heard this whole thing and is looking a little embarrassed. I paid the pig factory no attention. She pays for her crap and walks off with her grody kids. When I get to cash register and pay for my stuff, and as I'm leaving, I said I'm really sorry about her. I wish I said something or called her out and regret in a bit now. Alright. Alright.
Damn it.
Alright,
Just instead of changing.
EM literally lets her kids rob a small child.
11 frame.
What?
On Fighter Z, we're having a 8. Oh wait, the frames were at 8:11 for delay.
Alright. Okay, so I wasn't here for this, but my mom's friend had a little boy, about 5 to 6 years old, and he gets changed for pocket money when he does chores, and as any normal kid would.
Die.
So at one point he saved up about $10, enough to buy a toy he wanted for ages. I can't remember what it was, maybe walkie-talkies. So his mom, my mom's friend, MF, took it to the shops to buy his toy. And he's excited as all hell. Grinning like it's Christmas, as you expect. He finds the toy and joins the queue to pay for it. But at some point he trips and drops all the coins, lots of silvers. So $10 was like 30 plus coins. And a pair of other little kids started picking them up along with him, which MF assumed is very sweet because they are being helpful. But once all the coins are collected, the two little kids are laughing and stuffing the coins in their pockets. MF looked around and managed to find their bitch of an entitled mother. And after explaining the situation, expects the mother to tell the kids to give the money back. Nope, she literally laughs and says, well, you know, finders keepers. What an asshole. Am I right?
Yeah, that's... What the fuck?
Now at the time...
Wait, Kieran, I don't ever want to hear you say, like, at that high of a pitch ever again.
That's... my fucking voice cracked.
Alright. Now at the time she was too flustered to ask for security, but her poor son is in tears because the little devils took more than half of his money. Now he can't afford his toy, so MF obviously pays for the toy for him and brings him home. But on the way out, she hears EM whispering to her kids, so how much did you get? As the kids counted the stolen coins. Obviously, when my mom told me the story, I immediately suggested that MF goes to the store and asks the witness to security tapes, etc. But I don't think she ever did. Tell a parent, I hope you're burning in hell and your children are being raised by better parents right now.
Yeah, their children are in a...
This is...
More like their children should be in a foster home.
Yeah. Alright,
You see how to mix up now, Kieran? Thank God.
EC loses $500 worth of books, and EP is pissed he can't graduate. He can graduate without paying. I work as a librarian in a high school, and there was this one kid who kept checking out books almost daily and never returned them. Now you can see the rule. Now you see the rule is you can keep checking out books, but at the end of the year you must return them, or you won't graduate. We give notice to this kid, and the next day his mom comes in. Hello, I got a notice saying if I pay the money for the books, my son won't graduate. Is this true? Well, if he returns the books, there is no fine. EP. Well, my son sold all the books on eBay and used all the money to buy this new jewel thing. Keep in mind, her son is a minor, and this is illegal. Well, if you don't pay the fine, your son can't graduate. Well, I'm not paying. well, your son isn't graduating. My son is the top of his grade, and he told me yesterday. No, your son is failing almost every class. Even if you did pay the fine, there's still a chance he won't pass. I'm not sure what he's telling you, but it's a lies. Then EP turns red, and she grabs the kid's shoulder and legit knocks him out. I call 911. I call 911, and EP ends up in jail for assault on a minor and lost custody of her child. Also, the kid has to repeat the grade because of his grades, and the police also talked to the kid about his jewels, and it's illegal at this age.
Damn.
You better not do it, or else your GPA goes down.
I was gonna mention that. Dueling makes your GP. That was such a dumbass propaganda thing. It's that the worst part of that thing was also was the it's like I'm okay. Then the caption comes out, he's not okay.
He's not okay.
Okay, so to those out there who don't understand what we're talking about, there is a educational sort of PSA that we had at school where it's basically like, oh, you don't know what's like behind everybody, and everybody has like a sort of like there's something going on with somebody. And there's a part where two girls were jeweling in the bathroom, and then it just showed a sort of overlay of their GPA dropping really quickly. And
Alright,
from now on, it's been the funniest thing in the world.
Here you go. News
Yeah,
story.
because it's so dumb.
News story. I am the CEO. Bear with me here, people. I am on mobile. About a year ago, I was running a small video game tournament in the small company I owned. The waitlist had a full list of 16 people, and it was fine until one person ruined it all.
He used it.
Take a guess.
Forgot to turn off
EP,
items.
take a guess. EK, yeah, me, LMAO.
Nope. Oh man, that's it.
All right, so we were starting up games when the dad ran to the store with his son. We were here for the tournament. Oh, sorry, but the list is full. Well, then make some room. I can't do that. Listen, I can get you fired with push of a button. How? I have been friends with the CEO of this company for a long time. Then call him. I watched him make a fake phone call, then hang up. He said you're fired. That's funny, considering I am the CEO. If his look of shock still make me laugh to this day. I am the CEO.
It's like, I am the law, bitch.
I'm gonna call the cops. I am the cops.
I'm going to call the authorities. I am the authorities.
I'm gonna get Solid Snake on this. I am Solid Snake.
I am Solid Snake. Alright.
That is not Solid Snake.
Alright. Entitled Bomb Insults My Baby. So I posted something earlier. Don't think it's actually posted for some reason. But this just happened like an hour ago. Not sure if it's really entitled parent, but she acted like one. You'll see what I mean. I am currently at the doctor's because my 18-week-old baby girl has a cold-like sickness. I'm in the waiting room trying to get her to take a small nap while holding her. She becomes fussy, so I decide she just needs some food. Now my baby is 18 weeks. She still drinks milk. I breastfed her, but I also pump. So when I'm in public, the breast milk is in the bottle, so I don't disturb anyone around. The lady next to me gives me a dirty look. Conversation goes as follows. Problem? You're poisoning your baby. Excuse me? Formula is so bad for them. Are you dumb? This is why kids shouldn't have kids. What? You don't know what the hell you're doing. It's pathetic. Really? I should call CYS on you right now. Other shock at what just came out of her mouth. What is wrong with you? I really hate to see a child abused. Maybe you should have aborted it instead. You know.
Jesus Christ.
Growing up in a single mother household is very toxic, and then you go and slowly kill her. She's already too small. When my boys were 1, they were way bigger. She will end up just as pathetic as you. Okay, lady.
Oh my god.
Number 1, this is breast milk. Number 2, my daughter is 18 weeks. So yeah, she will be a lot smaller than 1 year. Number 3, I'm not a single mother. EM, you're only saying that because you're embarrassed. She went on more trying to convince me to just give up my baby because I would be a terrible mother and my daughter is going to grow up a failure. I've been crying in my car since I left the doctor's office. I said she isn't a parent because she felt entitled to give her parenting advice to me based in complete assumptions. I love my baby very much. She just made me feel horrible.
Wow. That's like some shit that you would see on 4chan.
And this dummy showed her baby. It's a pretty cute baby. Alright, next story. EM joins our Skype call after we EM joins our Skype call after we kill her son repeatedly in Minecraft.
Is it Nick?
Alright, I was playing on a Minecraft server with 5 friends at the time. This happened and the new kid joined our game and our Skype call. He kept breaking our builds and demanding we give him stuff. We originally decided to ban him, but we wanted to have some fun, so we kept killing him. The Skype call was basically 6 guys laughing and a little kid screaming, calling us hackers. We were talking on Skype when EM called. Let my son play on the server, you ungraceful dicks. No, we all said at the same time. My husband is a lawyer and he will sue you and I will call the police for harassment. Shut up, lady. Don't you talk to me like that. My son deserves all your items more than all of you combined. Fuck off, lady. Fuck off, woman. You're not allowed to fucking swear. Only adults are allowed to use that kind of language. One of us makes a Christian Minecraft server memes and she gets really pissed. How dare you insult my religion? You're all going to hell. Alright, where do you live? We started making up an address like 69 Weed Street at 420 Fuck Off Avenue. That's it, I'm leaving. About time. She left and blocked us. Me and my friends still joke about the incident.
Hilarious! It's like, how dare you make fun of my religion?
How dare you?
Man, you must be really Catholic. Alright.
Come on, Cooler, come on.
EP tries murder after I won't give her son my car.
What?
Excuse me?
How old is this
These
son?
are all really good. I'm
Hold on.
these.
EP tries murder after I won't give her son my car. English is a third language with me, so bad spelling is most likely also I'm posting this on mobile. My parents recently bought themselves a new car and gave me their old BMW M2. She has a friend and her son recently turned 18. That son also really likes BMW. My house also has cameras. This will be important later. A few weeks ago, my mom's friend EP came to my house to see how I was doing. Her son got his driver's license a month ago, and EP was trying to give him a car. Her son EK. She really likes my car, and after 30 minutes coming to my house, she wanted to talk to me. The conversation was like this. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. Something that I can help you with? Well, EK really likes your car and asked if he can have it. Oh, no, sorry, it's my car and it's really expensive. But EK needs to get to school, and I need to get to work and college. You can buy him a car if you want it that much. She yells some BS to me for about 5 minutes, and then EK came to the living room as well. My wife, MY, just came back from work and instantly heard yelling. What is going on here? Your husband is being extremely rude to us. Why did you even marry a man like him? That is so selfish. Wait, what? I explained the situation to my wife and she looks pissed. You do realize that my husband's car is his, right? Buy your son a car if he needs one that much. Why? We don't have money for a car. Be generous and give us yours. Sorry, but that's a 40,000. Wheels were flat. I managed to take control of my car seconds before sliding off the little cliff next to my house. I called the cops and the insurance company. Cops checked our security camera and turned out EP popped the tires and needless to say, I pressed charges and she got arrested.
So yeah, that's attempted murder.
What, popping some guy's tires?
Can be.
Oh, it is.
He fucking slashed his tires!
They can't get to work and he's gonna die because of a car accident.
And what are you gonna get? Like, seriously. Who are these people?
Dumbasses. These are people
Alright.
who vote. Who watch all
Yeah.
these kid videos on YouTube.
Yeah, these are YMS review on Bruno, where it's like, oh my god, these people exist and they're voting.
Alright, new story. My parents found out that I have money, wants me to give it all to them. I made this account just to post this because they won't stop bugging me. Backstory, so my parents disowned me for being an autist, an atheist.
Autistic or atheist?
They probably would have disowned him either way.
Alright.
We shouldn't have gotten you vaccinated.
So my parents disowned me for being an atheist. My family is very religious. They will lock you.
Religious?
They will lock you at. They will lock at you like trash if you say you don't believe in God. They kicked me out and didn't support me through college. In my last year of college. And I haven't spoke to them for almost 3 years now. Just a few weeks ago, I got a word from my cousin that my little sister got hospitalized due to the gin. So I went to visit her when she was about to be discharged. Alright. When I got there, it was just my sister in the room. I asked where my parents were, and she said that they were trying to raise funds for the hospital bill. Turns out my parents' medical insurance didn't cover most of the hospital bill, and left a large out of pocket, around $26,000 Filipino pesos. Sorry, if there are any Filipinos out there, you know this is a large amount, alright? Fortunately, I was able to save up a lot of the past year, so I went ahead and paid for it. When my parents came back, I told them it's already been paid for, and that we're just waiting for the discharge orders. The first questions that they asked was why I was there and where did I get all the money from? I explained our cousin told me what happened in that I was saving money for my little sister's college. They didn't even thank me. And the next question they asked is how much money did I have saved? I didn't give them the amount, but I insisted that I should give it to them since my sister is living with them. I told them no, and that I will give it to my sister personally once she enters college. It was last year of high school. That wasn't enough for them. They kept saying they need the money, but won't even specify what the money would be for. I still didn't budge. A week passed, and they still don't stop bugging me, calling me ungrateful to them as my parents, so on, so forth. Even asking my girlfriend to have her talk to me about giving them the money. Alright, cool.
These people are out here and they're voting.
It's a bad thing to deal with someone else's parents, but it's a shame that you have to deal with your own parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom thinks being a mom is more difficult than having PTSD.
Oh.
So all my grandfathers were in the military, and 2 of them saw combat. Now this story isn't my biological grandpa, but my dad's adoptive father. So he fought the Japs in World War II and didn't take shit from anyone. He was like Cotton from the King of the Hill. So we went to small Western New York donut shop. They were offering a free donut for any veteran. So my granddad went up to the counter and ordered the donut, and showed the worker his medal. They gave him a donut and thanked him for his service. Lady EP didn't like this. she says that she should get free stuff too. So they asked her if she had she was a military member veteran. She was not. When they told her that she couldn't get any free donuts, she was pissed. She says, "Well, it's harder to be a mother than to be a veteran. They don't have to deal with kids." This pissed my grandpa off, so he asked her if she had ever seen a man head get cut off and used this as a soccer ball. She said no, and then my grandpa went off. He told her the most gruesome and chilling stories of the war. Asked her if she has seen a man cut in half with a machine gun. If she had ever seen a grenade get shoved down a man's throat. Stuff that he later said was wasn't exactly true. The story he told her gave me PTSD. She grabbed her kids and went out the door mumbling things like, "Damn veterans, they should all go to hell." What the fuck? You can't say that. They helped save the country.
Especially not in a nation like America.
You should be proud of these veterans. They went through a lot of shit.
Yeah,
More
especially
shit than you ever think about.
Especially World War II.
Yeah. Or like Vietnam.
Yeah.
If you go to war, you will see shit, and it is not cool.
Seeing shit is what fucked up my dad, cause he was in one of those things during the Cold War where they did one of those dumbass proxy wars where it's like, hey, we can't let communism exist, so go destabilize Honduras, okay?
All right, next story. EM tries to send me away from my mother's party because my lazy eyes scared her daughter. So when I was small, I was included in a car accident which damaged my eyesight and looks for my eye and self. I'm not really a lazy eye, as my pupil just lazily rolls around my eye most of the time. Some nerve thing, doctors say. My mother hosted a great party with grills and everything and invited all her friends from the neighborhood. Innocent, right? Well, not really. So I was eating with my friends when a little kid came to our table. It was a cute little girl that said that she was lost. So I lowered myself to her level and to ask her about her mom, so we could find her. But as I did, she ran off while crying. I shrugged it off. There are a lot of parents there that are more experienced. This is where the fun begins. EM and her daughter approaches me when I was talking about another burger. When I was thinking of a burger that my mom made. She took a look at me and then did an obviously disgusted sound and said, "What is that? What is, ma'am? What's with your eye? No wonder it made my daughter cry. What can you really sort it up? Do I look like I can? Don't raise your voice, young lady. You don't belong to this party anyways. Why? You scare kids. At this time, people hear us, and my mom storms in furious. She explains everything and sends the entire parent away. EM swears on my mom before going off. I love my mom."
Wow.
These are just assholes. These are just big assholes.
These people don't care if you've seen shit in a war. They don't care if you have a disability from an accident. They're gonna be assholes anyway.
They only care about their children.
Their kids.
They're
Their kids
entitled.
suck.
That's why this subreddit is called Entitled Parents.
Kids suck.
So much.
This is the best subreddit.
This is the most fun I've had since sliced bread.
This is the best thing I've ever seen since dirt. Since the invention of trees.
This is the best thing I've seen since the French made bread really good.
Wait, crap! No, I need to sneeze. No, I need to sneeze.
Sorry, you just got beat up by a girl in short shorts.
Okay, time to pick my good freaking team. I got my ass kicked 5 times. I'm done. Let's go. Next team. Here we go.
Proved,
Right.
brigand.
Kieran's getting good though. Oh, good. Can we play? Dude, I need to play local with you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Telling
You
you, man.
raped my daughter?
Wait, rape?
Wait, what? Wait,
That's what
wait.
it's titled. You raped my daughter? You raped my daughter?
You raped my grill.
You You fucked my grill? I don't even know how you do that. You just
That
slam
reminds
it
me-
on the grill and just slam the cover on it. Is that how you do it?
That reminds me.
Fucking grills.
That reminds me of a TLC show I saw one time where it was people going into the ER, and this guy comes in and he's got this massive thing on him, and there's a cover over it, and the doctors are like, "What happened?" It's like, I stuck my penis in the grill, and now it's stuck. He's exist, and they're voting. They're voting. This is the darkest timeline. Darkest timeline.
That's kind of fucked up, Douglas. I think you need a therapist. I think you need a therapist, Douglas. Mr. Ding has like this lifts.
Douglas.
Douglas. You like fucking grills? Follow me. It's for your own good, Douglas.
For your own good, Douglas, we have to address your crippling drug addiction.
It's okay, Douglas. Come on, let's play musical chairs. Except I'm one of the chairs.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Except I'm one of the chairs. Mr. D
Oh no!
put his girthy purple cock in Douglas' butt.
Hey, no, dude, I'm streaming, man. Hey, quit, man. Hey, no, let's stop. That's not cool.
Alright.
You being an entitled teenager being like, you can't beat me, it's on my stream, I'll call my mother on you.
He can't
Alright.
read his gay fanfic out loud.
I just made that on the spot.
Great job.
So I was like 12 playing at the park, and then EM and her daughter, about my age, came over. Hi, Clara said. Hey, I replied back. Want to race around the park? She asked. Sure, I think I'll beat you. I replied back. As we lined up, I could see EM's face look at me with a glare, and I looked away from her. As we started running for like 0.2 miles around the park, which was like three laps, she said. I had to go in a while for my swim meet. All right, let's use the last few minutes wisely. I replied after she was running. She won. Minutes later, I saw her mom staring at her phone, possibly the time to get her away from me. Beep beep beep. A timer ran. Then EM started talking. Clara, time for your swim meet. Bye, she said. Bye, she said with a droopy face. She ran in for a hug and hugged me. Then EM ran over and shoved me into the ground. Take your hands off my daughter, you rapist! Then Clara replied, what the fuck, Mom? She helped me up. Literally every boy that I ever handshake is a rapist, she said while helping me up. Cora, you're grounded for 1 week. No back talk, her mom said. Fuck you, Cora said. Take your hands off my daughter, you rapist.
This is ridiculous.
Kind of short but straight to the point. I like it. Rapist. If you just say hi to a mother, it's like, you're a rapist.
How old were these people?
Alright, the kids were like 12.
You're like 5 years old.
12!
Like, if the mother assumes that the boy raped her daughter, she must have an interesting past.
Yeah, if it's 12, I don't think that puberty even starts at 12.
Alright, homophobic man yells at me for going on a date. Backstory, I was the guy at my school, and we hang out. What?
Sorry, that was a sneeze. Don't stop.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to bring attention to that.
We hang out and we went on a date at the country fair. We were literally just holding hands, and this lady goes, "Ugh, fucking homos." Excuse me? I said have a good day. Excuse me? I said have a good day. I know she didn't say that, but I didn't want to start anything. This goes on with her saying homophobic slurs, and when she walks by, about 3 hours of this goes on. we went to go on rides, and she would say, "Homos don't deserve to ride. I'm straight. I shouldn't go before you." After a while, the guy I was done. After a while, with the guy I was with dumped a soda on her because we had enough. He called security, but they did nothing. He started to leave, and this woman had the audacity to say, "You faggots are going to hell." See you there, fuckhead. The rest of the night was fun.
She sounds like a kid on a Minecraft forum.
Go kill yourself, faggot. Alright. EP tells me sex is illegal.
What? Well, I know in some states
Alright.
you can only do missionary.
First of all,
Wait.
This
Wait,
is
no,
an
no,
apparent-
wait. Okay, I want to
What?
hear this, but I want to hear what Kieran has to explain himself. What?
What?
What, Kieran?
A while back that in some states you're only allowed to do missionary position in sex.
Oh, wait, what?
What? In what states?
State, but I know that at least one of them you're not allowed to do anything but missionary.
It's Alabama. It's Alabama.
Just make sure she ain't your cousin.
No, make sure she is your cousin.
Alright.
Wanna have a little
EP, this title just makes me wonder. EP tells me sex is legal. Okay, first of all, this is an entitled parent telling them sex is illegal, which is contradictory to their title of a parent, which means that they fucked once.
Yeah.
They did have sex, but they're telling this kid that sex is illegal. Okay,
It's
this
like
story is...
It's like when a school tries to ignore the fact that sex exists. Just pee
Okay,
pee poo poo.
Alright, okay, this story has a bit of my personal life in this, but I am fully anonymous. So just as Mars says, let's go! Okay, so I might have been planning to spend some time with my girlfriend. You know, eat dinner, binge watch Attack on Titan, have sex, all that great stuff. I walked into the alley of the grocery store that has condoms and grabbed the box. The entitled mom and her son just happened to be in that aisle and seen me grab a box of condoms. What are you doing with those? Sex is illegal. I give her a confused look and say, "No, it isn't. You're telling me this, and you got a son. How the hell would he have been created about sex? That's none of your business, young man." Then why are you?
What, did you get a turkey baster?
Starts with the turkey baster.
Just take a jar of semen and a turkey baster.
I mean, you pussy.
Kieran, you know a lot of weird stuff.
Alright,
From Family Guy.
You still know it.
it would be a joke in Family Guy. Alright,
No, it was American Dad.
same thing.
Hey, Roger.
Alright. Then why are you telling me that I can't have sex? Do whatever you want. I'll be laughing when the police come. I decide to smart off and say, the only ones that are coming tonight are me and my girlfriends.
More like
I walked away while flipping them off. I know this is gonna be posted on r/I have sex. I just know it.
that's amazing.
What a badass.
Alright. School.
Yo.
Alright. School teacher thinks he can make me study in public. So this happened like yesterday, so it's new. The teacher is a Christian mom and thinks she can do whatever she wants. This is where it starts. I was at the mall looking for shoes for tomorrow and really needed them. I had a big math test and I wasn't very good at it either. I was supposed to study and my math teacher knew I never did. I went into the Foot Locker store and bought a new pair of Jordans and some laces. And then I stopped by a Subway and got food. I sat down and ate my food and saw my teacher. You know it gets awkward when you see the teacher in public. I came right I came right from school to the mall and still had my bag on while all of my stuff is there. He literally walked over to me and told me to open my bag. Gee, what do you think you're doing? I was shocked when my teacher literally wanted me to fucking study in a subway with her. I said, I'm not studying, and started walking off. I forgot the bag of shoes, and I went back to get them. She picked them up and said she would give them back when I started studying, and said how I am a disgrace to the school. I got to the the charter.
Solution for this problem is just yell thief and point at her. She has her
Thief!
stuff in your hand. Thief! Thief!
Yeah, that would be a good solution. All right. I go to a charter school too. I snag the bag back, and OFC her husband comes by. He gets all pissy, saying, "What the heck do you think you're doing with my wife?" I told him to fuck off and walked off with my shoes. Today in class, she took my phone and acted like she owns it. Lucky for me, I got a laptop. She acted like she owns everyone's things too. I asked for my phone back, and she said, "In my class, it's my class, and you don't disrespect me." I like what the fuck, and knew she was acting pissy from yesterday. When I took the test, I passed with a 98, and she looked at me with a smile. Fuck you, Mrs. Smith.
Well, a name like Mrs. Smith sounds like in a high school drama where it's like, "Oh, the teacher's a bitch." That just sounds like a made-up teacher name for a basically one-note teacher. That's just, she's a bitch, and she's gonna be the villain of this film.
All right. Let my kids break your expensive shit because they're kids. So picture this. It's Thanksgiving, and you're relaxing in your room alone because you don't really know what most of the relatives visiting you anyway. All of a sudden, Snow White and the 7 little shits break into your room. They all make a beeline to your most expensive stuff, because why not? A Wii, an Xbox, and several expensive guitars are now in the hands of snotty toddlers. Which wouldn't be too bad if they even knew how to use the damn things. Instead, you got kids pulling your game console out of the shelves with no regards of any chords, and you got kids frustratingly strumming like hell on your guitar. One of the strings even pop before eventually trying to beat each other in the heads with them.
Are you serious?
I've been yelling at them the whole time, but as soon as I said, see the last part, I snatched a $300 guitar out of the kid's hands and asked him what the hell he thinks he's doing. Then he starts to bawl, and good God, was it loud. Entered Entitled Parent, Act 2, Scene 1. What did y'all do? What did you do to my little boomgums? To make my little boomgums cry? He was about to yeet the heck out of my guitar and crack that kid's head with it. I'm guessing she was completely deaf from her own kids crying because she doesn't seem to have heard that last bit. Instead, she goes on about how I should have let her kids play with and break my stuff because kids will be kids. I try to explain to her that they aren't toys and try to explain how hard I work to be able to buy them. Again, she's completely deaf to it. It literally tells me that it's not her kid's problem before leaving. Exit Entitled Parent, Act 3, Scene 1. So I did what any sensible person would do. I crowded all my stuff on by my bed and sat next to it, guarding my newfound fortress with a BB gun. Which has, unbeknownst to them, completely.
Wait. Question: if we act this out and film it, do you think that would count as a documentary?
What?
If we act this out in real life and record it, do you think it would count as a documentary?
Yeah, no. Technically, well, maybe.
I crowded all my stuff I crowded all my stuff on by the bed and sat next to it, guarding my newfound fortress with a BB gun, which was, but unbeknownst to them, completely empty, and a rolled up poster for the rest of the night. The end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It would have been funnier if he had it continued and said I had to shoot a few kids with a BB gun.
Yeah, I had to put some little plastic pellets into kids. Yeah, I had to put some pellets in kids. They weren't metal, they were just plastic. They're rubber.
That reminds me of
I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. I'll be back.
Oh goddamn! This setup is really screwing with me.
Nice.
Go on, boner.
My God,
What?
Sounds like you're about to break something.
Yeah. Partially because I have it right next to my head.
Church and state, soul and body, God and man, are all one at Mont Saint Michel.
I'm
The
hit.
business of all is to fight, each in his own way, or to stand guard for each other.
Did you just tell me to kill myself?
I said die. I didn't say kill yourself.
No. What did Vegito say?
Did he say kill yourself?
I think he did.
I don't have the volume turned on.
He said something yourself.
Alright, I'm back.
No, don't, Frieza.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. We were just playing Frozen.
Yeah, and I thought that that Vegito said kill yourself.
Alright. Back to entitled parent stories. EP takes my earphones and complained about my music. First of all, I'm not a native English speaker. Sorry for all my grammar mistakes. This happened a few weeks ago in the train. I sat there listening to my music, and just outside the window when a woman and her child entered the train. EP told EC to sit down next to me and didn't pay much attention to that. So EC started to tap my arm. Pulled out my earphones, and the EC asked if he could listen to my music. I usually listen to hard metal. I don't think that this music is appropriate for the child, so I said no. I put my earphones in again and forgot about the child until someone tapped my shoulder again, but this time it was EP. Why won't you let my child listen to your music? I don't think he likes the music. I'm sorry. Mom, I want to listen to her music. Don't be such a bitch. My child just got out of the dentist and he did a great job. He deserves it. Sorry, I had a rough day too. I'm sorry, I had a rough day too. I don't have any music on my phone that will be appropriate for your child. I'm sorry. Fuck off. Sorry. Then I put my earphones back in. EP grabbed my earphones out of my ear and gave it to her child. Excuse me. EC started crying and EP takes out. That's disgusting. How dare you poison my child with your music? Bifius, isn't it my fault that you took my earphones? I hope you regret that. You're such a bitch. Random guy says, sorry lady, what's the problem? She let my son listen to her devil's music. You took my earphones. Can you please leave her alone? The next stop was mine, and I think the guy then left. I don't know what happened to EP and EC, but I actually don't care. Story may sound weird, but I guess that's mostly because I'm my bad English. I hope you all have a nice day.
What? Okay, so it's like
if they say it's not appropriate for your child, you don't fucking take the earphones and put it on your child.
Like, what if it was Biggie Smalls? And also, how do you do a good job at the dentist's?
I get that. It's like
She went like, "Oh, little Johnny, you're doing so brave today. You're doing a good job. You know, I'm gonna buy you an Xbox because you manned up. You manned up for your dental checkup. You manned up for your semi-annual checkup.
You manned up for the thing you were gonna have to do even if you didn't like it.
EM and EK tries to kick me and my friend out of a bowling alley because we are better than her.
What is this just real life, Nick? Now?
What did you say?
I said,
is this real life?
Is this real life, Nick?
Is Nick the EK because we know we're better than him. Actually, I know how to actually properly bowl, but I'm rusty.
Well, yeah, you're a freaking good bowler, bro.
I did bowling 1 year, and then I switched that for chill choir.
I don't know.
And I never went back to bowling. All right. Backstory. So my friend and I went up to the local bowling alley. I live in a small city, and it was the only bowling alley in our town. So on weekends it's packed. We walk up and pay for an hourly rate. We ended one game and started up a new game. Then when we see EM and EK, oh, excuse me. Me trying to be polite. Hi, how are you? EM gives me a good dirty look. We already could tell that she was a dick, and we continued the bowl. But all hell broke loose because I got a turkey. This is when you get 3 strikes in a row. Cool. Mommy, I want the ball he's using. Can you give your ball to my child? It's 12 pounds, and your kid can't use it. It's too heavy for him. Give me your ball now!
Give me your balls!
You can't whip the ball, lady. Now leave me alone. Me and my friend alone. Excuse me, did you just call my child a brat? Lady, leave us alone. We're just trying to bowl. Ian went to go get snacks, and we thought it would be the end, but the EK is now running up and trying to take the ball when I'm using it. One time he almost got hit with it, and the EM isn't doing anything. Since the kid can't get my ball, so he goes for my friend's ball. This time the EK did get hit in the forehead. EM comes running back. You hit my child, you asshole! That's assault to a minor. Everyone's looking at me and my friend thinking we hit the boy and I came over and tried to calm that lady down. But she was still demanded that we should get kicked out of the bowling alley for hitting her son. So long story short, we went into and the EM saw that her kid ran in front of the, and she saw that her her entitled child ran in front of my friends and she gets kicked out. Who's laughing now? Catherine. Who's laughing now? Catherine.
Catharia.
Kathy.
You. It's amazing.
That's time. First of all, you're a dumbass if you don't know how bowling works. There's a reason why there's numbers on the balls when you go to a bowling alley.
I would just let the kid have it and watch as his arms
just put it on the ground and tell the mom, hey, let's see how strong your kid is. Have him pick up the ball. And she's struggling. It's like, what the fuck is in that ball? I say it's 12 pounds. You're fucking brainlet. Do you see the number on the ball? You just ask the mom, what does that number on the ball mean? Age. No, you fucking dumbass.
Brainlet.
Fucking brainlet at bowling. That really peeved me off.
The hell, I didn't hit the teleport button. Why did I teleport?
Alright. EM wishes that her child was dying.
What? What?
These titles just get more and more crazy.
Is this the clickbait title of the Reddit?
I don't know. EP wishes that her child was dying. Hold on. I was 10 years old and I was at Disney World for my birthday. It was going to rain, so my dad agreed to let me meet one more character before we could go into the shop and wait out the storm. Florida has loads for 10-minute storms. I chose Marie from Aristocats. I had never seen the movie, but I had a marine stuffed animal. The line was quite long, but hey, it was my 10th birthday, so me and my dad were in the line behind a woman and her daughter. LG, little girl, was about seven. Little girl is whining and tugging out on her mom's sleeve. Mommy, why is this taking so long?
I can't morally beat you up right now.
What?
I mean, no, this is me and Kieran's match, sorry.
I was playing Gohan's wife, Videl, and he was playing Gohan.
Alright. Mommy, why is this taking so long? I want to see the kitty. I know, honey. You will see the kitty soon, said EM. I looked over my shoulder and I see a young girl in a wheelchair that allowed her to lie down. I considered myself a friendly person, and I love making new friends, so I waved at the little girl. She smiles at me, and I noticed that she is wearing a Make-A-Wish shirt, and so is the rest of her family. I quickly understand the situation. I'm glad that I am glad as I see her making her way to the front of the line. Suddenly, EM turns around and looks at my dad, rolling her eyes. Sometimes I wish that my daughter was like. Sometimes I wish my daughter was like that, so we could skip lines. Excuse me, my dad said. You know, it would be so nice to have an excuse to go to the front. My dad was extremely offended because his uncle had cerebral palsy, and my uncle's wife had spina bifida. Okay. Bifida. Spina bifida. And my dad's favorite cousin died young of static fibrosis. I don't know how to talk.
Fibrosis?
Fibrosis. Fibrosis. You got something wrong with his femur.
Get hit with the femur
fibula. Oh, I got something wrong with his fibula. Alright. He turned around and she started having a conversation with me to change the subject. But EM was not done. Sir, you are being very rude. Ignore me. My dad ignores us. Maybe if your daughter was like that, then you would understand that it is a blessing in disguise. Nothing, actually not. My dad was furious. He continues to ignore her, and she eventually gave up on finishing the conversation. All I had to say is that I hope that the sick little girl is in peace. Aw. That has learned how to act for someone other than her mother. Ooh. So, moral of the story. Don't fucking make fun of the kids that are gonna die.
This reminds me of there was a story a while back where people were hiring handicapped people to cut in line at Kings Island.
What?
Yeah, I heard a story a while back of people hiring handicapped people so that they could cut in line at Kings Island.
Oh, that's an asshole thing to do.
Not really. I mean, it's a good way to give business practice to people with disabilities.
Yeah, but you take the disabled person for your advantage.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but the disabled person is getting paid to be a disabled person, to pretend to be a disabled person in your family.
They are literally getting paid to go on rides at Kings Island. I don't think that's a bad deal.
Dude, I wish I had some entitled parent stories from when I worked at Kings Island.
Grab a partner, go in front of the line.
I got an entitled parent story. So, there's one time, I'm working at Scrambler. This is, I think, the time I was getting trained to drive the ride, but never finished. But, basically, this woman, and her daughter isn't tall enough to ride. But another girl is, who is of similar height, but is just at the line. And then we're like, okay, we'll do another height check to make sure. Because I wasn't sure, because my eyes are shitty. So we check it, and it's like, no, yeah, she's tall enough. And then she's like, you were holding the stick improperly. Yeah. And then we say, no, ma'am, please calm down. And she's like, suck my dick. Fuck you. She flips us off while she's holding her child.
What?
And it's like, that's racist because she was African American and the other ones were white.
Did you call your manager?
No, we couldn't. She left.
Oh. Dude, there was this one story I had. So I was working at the Coney Mall, one of the Coney games, and I was working at the game where you throw balls at those clowns which knocked over, and this dude came up and it's like, yo, can I get 3 balls? And I gave him 3 balls for I think it was like $5. I don't know the price. And so he gets the ball, he throws one, knocks one down, he knocks another one down, and on the last ball, he knocks down 2. And it says, "Whoa, boy, give me the big prize." And then here's the thing. One of the rules of the game is that you cannot knock down 2. It doesn't count if you knock down 2 with 1 ball. It only counts as 1, which is just their way to say, if you want a bigger prize, just play more. Excuse me.
What's your
more.
money?
And so, like, I told the guys, like, sorry, dude, that last ball only counted as 1. And then it's like, but I knocked down 2. So therefore I got 4. It's like, no, dude. It says right there. I point at the sign that says the rules. 1 ball cannot knock down. 1 ball cannot only counts as 1 point if you knock down more than 1. It's like, oh, but that's bullshit. And then his voice is just like, dude, honey, can you just pay like another $1 for another ball so you can ensure the prize? And then he does it, and then he fucking misses, and then he just continues complaining.
A dick.
It's like, dude, and he demanded for my supervisors. But here's the thing, my supervisor was at break, and so like, sorry, dude, my supervisor isn't available. And then he says, that's bullshit. Give me your manager. And I didn't know how to contact the manager. And so I waited for like one of those like people who like roam around the park. Like, so I was like waiting for like the op squad where they just observe you. I was waiting for one of the other supervisors from the other areas to come by. Like, hey dude, I got a situation. Can you come help me? And then one guy says like, and then you know how they say like the manager says the same thing and the customer understands it. That's what happens. The supervisor explains that you cannot lock down 1 ball. 1 ball only counts as 1 point. And it's like, oh, I understand now. It's like, you fucking brainless. And then like an hour later, I was at the whack-a-mole game, and then I saw the guy come back with the giant ass prize. It's like, this guy is cheap. He'll rip you off. It's like, motherfucker.
That's bad for business.
That isn't really an entitled parent story. That was just like an asshole story.
Yeah. Really
that's
the same thing. Just
that's
one.
the only thing I remembered from Kings Island.
The only difference is that one of them hasn't had sex.
The other thing I remember from Kings Island is that I accidentally swiped. Because there's these like competitive games that only work if there's 2 people. Because that is the competition. So, what I always do is that they ask for like 2 people, and then I swipe, and they only had $9. And one of the swipers only accepts $5. And guess what? I just stole $5 from them. And I said, sorry, you don't have enough funds for the second player. It's like, what the fuck? I have my money back. And then I go, oh shit, I fucked up. Which is a problem, because I wish they had like a checker behind you to see how much you had before swiping it. That's the one thing I wish Kings Island had, is a checker to see how much funds they have on there.
Better heating and cooling.
I wish they have a fan at every fucking game.
I wish they had actual heaters at the rides. Just the box. When it's cold outside in the rides, heater.
Jesus.
And it's
gonna shoot squares at you.
Jesus Christ, Kieran, how long have you worked at Kings Island?
I worked there from like late August to late October.
I left that September.
But my last couple weeks were just spent suspended because I got sick one time and wasn't able to call in.
I got one more story from Kings Island. So during the training, we were coming back from get a taste of what it was like to work. And so we were coming back from there, and then when we went back to the conference room where they held all the the rules and regulations they tell you, we come back and on the TV is number 15 Burger King foot lettuce. Like, why is someone watching Burger King foot lettuce
on the company TV?
Number 14 Taco Bell fish nachos.
Number 51 and
McDonald's shit burger. McDonald's shit cheese.
I remember my grandma wouldn't take me to a specific McDonald's in a specific neighborhood because of race problems.
Race problems?
Race problems.
Yeah, because they were like
racist.
Some people, race things. It's like, okay, because you're white and we're in an African American neighborhood, and they might be a bit angry about white people being douchebags. She didn't want that because, and I quote, it's like they might stick their dick in the burger.
Dude, you know what's the most dangerous I've been at Kings Island is the dart game, because they use darts, and whenever a kid attempts to throw a dart, I always get afraid that the darts just ricochet and hit me in the gut.
Yeah.
And there was a few times that the dart did hit me with the metal point. I was like, go to my partner and say, dude, take over my game. I think I got hit. And then I go to the bathroom, and if there's no blood, then I'm fine. I take off my pants. Oh look, oh, there's no blood. Alright, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Dick what?
Dick waffle.
One time One time I had to stop a kid from on the Dodgems because it's an electrified floor.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Let's see. Yeah.
That's how like bumper cars work. Is that they use like electricity on the ceiling? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's electricity on the ceiling and the floor to make the cars go. Meaning, it's effectively a death trap if you go outside the car.
How much voltage?
I don't know how much, but I know that it's enough so that we have to not use the ride when it's raining.
Oh, that's why it's closed when I go there when it's raining.
Yeah, because you can't have water on the floor on an electrified floor, man.
Let's keep hearing about
Dude.
EPs, though.
Like in the third month I was working at Kings Island, which would be like July. Me and my coworkers thought about this systematic system of whether or not you're going to get off work early. So we always look at this sign up sheet and see how many people come in for like a swing shift or a late shift, and see if there's like how many you're on the swing shift, so you don't go to break until 4 o'clock. You arrive at 12:30, and then you go to break, and then you just hope that there's enough late workers to take up slots. It's like, please, don't put me on the boring ass games. You don't. It's like if there's 2 games side by side, you can just run them both simultaneously. So like we always hope that they call, they look at the sheet, and it's like they get up the phone like, hey, we got 1 extra. What should we do with it? And then you just pray. You just pray that say, all right, you can clock out.
How I figured it.
But sometimes it's just like, oh, I think they need you at Planet Snoopy. Like, don't send me there.
The reason why I was on shift and they needed someone to go off, they would send me off because I was the most useless one. I was the newest guy.
You know what's the worst area I had to work at Kings Island was the one that's right next to the Beast.
Oh wait, which one is that?
It's the one that's like it looks like an old western town. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
where
shit stain
where
area.
the Beast. What? It's the one that's right next to La Rosa's. That's not in Main Street.
Oh yeah, that
It's like
dankly
right
lit.
next to the lake that the Diamondback goes dip in. Brigham, I hope that you don't get a message from Kings Island saying that you're disrespecting the company. I hope you don't.
No, we're not.
But
we're
these
not
are
disrespecting that company. We're simply telling stories of people being dickheads out there, and other stories, but nothing disrespectful towards the company.
It's not. I'm not dissing on the company. They're fine. It's just the customers that go there.
You've
And I
insulted
know-
our patrons. Get out.
But other than the hoping that I get clocked out early, because the supervisors already knew that we hope we get clocked out. I don't think they care.
I would get
So
clocked.
the worst section I worked at was at the Beast section because that was like the most athletic section of the park. You got one at the right next to the stunt coaster.
Of course, you had to make it sad, freaking Kieran.
So it was like at the right next to the stunt coaster, and it was like the 3-point challenge. That was the worst, personally, because you had to have 3 people at there, and what they do is that when they shoot from one side, the other guy from that side has to pick up the balls from when they're coming over,
Easy balls.
and that's kind of hard.
Let's go back to entitled parent stories. Those things are hilarious.
All right, let's go back to entitled parents. Shaggy uses his power to save me from EM.
What?
This isn't even a joke. Okay, so
Okay.
I was about 14 at the time, and for the summer we were going to Universal Studios. So I was sitting around waiting for my mom to show up because we all decided to split up. Mom has the bros who were 6, so I didn't want to hang out with them. So I was sitting around on my phone waiting for her to show up because we agreed to meet up and go find somewhere else to eat together. I was sitting around playing Fortnite on my phone when a wild EK around up here started looking over my shoulder. I didn't really mind. Kids do that. Then he asked me for a go. I was like, sorry, you can still watch though. The entitled kid looks really upset. He mumbles out, "But Fortnite, you wish it would game." I replied with, "I'm sorry, but you could run off for a moment. But you could run off the moment I hand you my phone." He walks over and walks off, pretty sad. And I thought that was the end of that. And then the entitled mom showed up. I'm like, hey, can I help you? She responds with, why wouldn't you give my son a go? I parrot what I said to her son, but she's not buying it. The EM says, why are you so selfish that you can't let him have a go? He gets bullied at school, and this is his time to be happy, and you're ruining it. I'm fucking dumbfounded at this bitch. She just started screaming, "What the fuck is wrong with you, you son of a bitch?" Stuff like that. And then Shaggy shows up and says in a Shaggy voice, so he's secondly in character, hey miss, don't be like that. It's really starting to upset Scoob. It's really starting to upset Scoob. The EM is like, what the fuck? And just backs away slowly with the most confused look on her face. Then she runs off for some reason. My mom showed up about 10 minutes later, and I explained the situation to her. She laughed so hard and said, if I was Shaggy, I would have slapped her so fucking hard. Just out of the
Like on
earshot.
Ultra Instinct.
So yeah, Shaggy uses his power to get rid of an EM and her offspring.
Great job, Shaggy. Like
Praise
Swinks.
Lord Shaggy.
Is
Like
being.
Swinks.
Praise Lord.
Hey, miss, don't be like that. It's really starting to upset Scoobs.
Like, man,
Praise-
we'll have like
Praise Lord Shaggy.
I just like how the actors are just like in character, telling the woman to fuck off.
Praise Lord Shaggy, Slayer of EMs.
Dude, what the fuck is this title? All right, let's hear me out. All right.
Deflected.
Parents deface a World War I memorial with their children's name.
What? Whoa.
Parents.
This is getting a bit war crimey.
Parents deface a World War I memorial with their children's names. Photos of two women writing their children's name in a drying cement underneath a World War I memorial in the peak of entitled parenthood. Because apparently even war memorials aren't safe.
War memorials aren't safe from dumbass parents with their dumbass children.
And then it links to an article. So let's read this article. Women blasted for vandalizing World War I memorial in front of their kids. All right, a couple of women in Lincolnshire had come under fire for scraping their names into wet cement under a new memorial bench commemorating First World War heroes. Photos published a week later, published last week, show the pair as they spell out Shell and Jane beneath the bench in Horncastle, Lincolnshire, while two children who are believed to be their kids watch on. The woman made their first mark just an hour after the memorial was unveiled on February 18th to mark the First World War cemetery. Despite the area clearly being taped off. Whoa. Oh, okay. You gotta look at this image. You gotta look at this image, dude. I'm gonna post it on the Discord.
Yeah, let's see this.
You gotta look at this. This is fucking disgusting. Did I post it? Where is it?
Yeah. Jesus.
Where is it? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I see it. What a bunch of bastards.
Do you see them? Bunch of bastards. The metal bench itself contains a section in the shape of soldiers and a war horse bowing their heads next to poppies, alongside the ironic names. Lest we forget, a number of pictures were quickly shared on the Horncastle community page on Facebook. One of which was a close-up of the aftermath of Honk's capture. Only yesterday they were putting the bench in, already being spoiled by some idiot. What?
Sorry, I just said 19 frames.
Yeah, Fighter Z is really going delay city.
Apparently being spoiled by some idiot. According to the Metro, police have already quizzed one mom in relation to the incident and are continuing to investigate and find out who's responsible. In the meantime, many angry locals have taken to social media to share their disdain for the women, demanding that they should be responsible for cleaning up the mess. One woman writes, "I can't believe adults who graffiti a war memorial. I assumed it would be children who just did not understand the significance. I applied. While another rage, you have to see this to believe it. Complete disregard to our old soldiers and wonderful town has." Alright. So don't fucking vandalize shit.
Don't vandalize war memorials.
Very bad.
Don't vandalize war memorials, everyone. How many Gallic guns do you have?
I have infinite Gallic guns. I've been saving up my Gallic guns.
Oh my god. Alright.
Just spammed like 7.
Entitled parent and kid eats all of my ear meds.
What?
Entitled parent and kid eats all of my ear meds.
Ear meds?
Eats all of my ear medication.
That kid's gonna die from an overdose.
I have an ear infection. I have ear infections regularly, and I have pills that that I have to take if I feel any pain in them. As I was on the plane, the change of altitude made them hurt like mad, so I take 2 to 3 each flight. If you overdose the pill on these pills, one side effect is ear bleeding and extreme dry throat. Important later. Backstory: I was on the plane and on the window side, and the EM and E-Kid were sitting next to me. We were just taking off, so I took one of my pills. EM, hey, can my kid have some sweets? It wasn't obvious that they were pills, as they were in the metal tin. No, they're metal. Why won't you give my child some sweets, you fat arse? Mommy, I'm hungry. I was like, it's like it was rehearsed or something. Now look what you have done to make my child starve and cry. EK wasn't crying.
Oh my
Give
God,
me
guys.
those. EM grabs my pills and shovels a handful into her mouth. Instead, I was laughing so hard, even the kid was eating them. After the flight, when I was collecting, I saw EM and EK with bloody tissues in their ears, drinking barrels of water. I laughed so hard in the taxi that the driver thought I had a problem. By the way, the pills weren't expensive, so I wasn't bothered, but I thought it belonged here.
That's amazing. Give my son some candy, ear infection medication.
Why won't you give my child some sweets, you fat arse?
My son, your grill.
That is the best quote. No, they're medication. Why won't you give my child some sweets? You fat arse. Give me those.
Forces it down the kid's throat.
Why is the blood coming out of my ear?
It's weird. Wait a minute.
What? Alright. Entitled preschool teacher tries to take my stuff away because it's against her rules. I'm 16, and from time to time I work at a federal parliament in Germany. I live a bit outside of the city, so I have to take a 3-minute train ride to work. By the way, please excuse spelling or grammar mistakes. All right, cool. I sat in the train this morning and started to work on my laptop because I messed something up yesterday, and I had to correct it. From time to time, I looked on my phone to check if there is something important going on. On the station, a whole preschool class steps in, but so far no problem. Suddenly, ET comes. ET stands for entitled preschool teacher, by the way. Suddenly, ET comes up to me and tells me to pack away my stuff, or she'll take it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, sorry. What do you mean? She tells me that the children are not allowed to bring their mobile to class, and to make it fair, I shouldn't use my mobile and laptop either. I tell her that I'm not in her preschool class, but she overhears it and goes on telling me how technology spoils children and how everything was better without technology. That God didn't want us to have such things as computers. By the time I'm upset because I didn't discover the error by now, and I hate this kind of work. ET takes my phone, which sits on the table charging. So I stand up and tell her to give it back. She gives me my phone back, but then turns my laptop to read what's on it. I locked the laptop quickly because I was worried. Because I work with some data that isn't meant for everyone. Nothing too important, but it's secret. ET tells me to unlock it because she wants to see what's so important to ignore her. So I tell her that I can't because I'm working on secret data. ET looks at me in disgust and tells me not to do like I was important because I'm still a kid. Without saying a word, I take my bag, my phone, and my laptop and get out. I know the story isn't as bad as some others, but man, this pissed me off. To clarify, I wasn't doing something top secret. The Minister of Foreign Affairs informed us that we had a mistake on our website, but didn't specify where. So I had to search a default, but there are but they are secure information on my laptop, nonetheless.
A lot of porn. He just had a lot of porn. On his laptop.
So what you're saying?
Hide the porn in the website's coding.
So wait, so wait, this was happening in German. So she must have been shouting at him in German.
The guy was working at a German parliament.
Yeah. So
it was trying to fix an error on the website on a train with this laptop, and then fucking some reason the preschool class goes on the board. Like, where are you taking these kids? By the way, are you taking to a zoo? What is this field trip for? Are you taking them to a museum?
You're taking them to Parliament?
Museum? The Parliament?
Are you taking them to the sweatshop?
The sweatshop? Are you taking them to Auschwitz?
Oh!
Boy, the Van Briggen.
Well, he's already gonna get banned because you dropped the FA word.
You also dropped the N word a while back.
Wait, when did he drop the N word?
When he was reading off one of the SoundCloud songs.
Oh yeah, I said Negro. Hey Reagan.
Yeah, what's it?
You wanna know what the Spanish word for black is?
Yeah, what?
No, don't do it!
Negro.
No!
No!
Oh no!
That's what it is. That's what it really is.
I'm gonna have to come back to this video and just remove everything you said. Like, I do not.
That's what
endorse
it
this
actually
man's
means
words.
in Spanish.
Doesn't matter. It's me.
That's what black is.
It's written on every Crayola marker.
I mean
it's written.
Do you think,
learn your.
Do you think a really good way to like insult like people is like to go into the hood and start throwing black crayons at people?
That's so fucked up, dude.
Alright, alright. Onwards to the stories. How EP almost killed my cousin.
What?
What? You keep saying what wherever I read the title.
It's because these are getting more and more bombastic. It's like
these are just like odd situations to be in.
Yeah.
I make it as short as possible. This guy doesn't know how to grammar. We are in a park, in a public park with my family and my 3 cousins, who I treat as my siblings, BFFs. And one of them had a very bad amnesia. Oh. One of them had a very bad asthma for using and uses an inhaler. The woman across our table thought that my cousin's inhaler was vape, and she was known for being a heavy smoker in the neighborhood. The woman was disgusted when she looked at my cousin and took it away from him, which made him have an instant asthma attack. He vomited blood and yelled. The woman said he was acting to get it back. But when security was about to step in, she threw the inhaler in our way and ran. Luckily, the guards at the gate caught her, and my parents immediately pressed charges for burglary and attempted murder. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. You take away a kid's inhaler because it's vaping.
This is somehow more believable than green text stories.
Yeah.
4chan. These feel like actual situations that could actually happen.
Yeah, this is like these are like entitled mom gets destroyed by Shaggy at Universal.
Yeah, but
Studios.
but it's not clickbait. It's honest.
Honest stories.
All right, next story. EM tries to get my phone from her son. I shut her up. Awkward train ride ensues. Context: this happened just yesterday on my train ride home from work. I was sitting alone and listening to my music whilst just randomly browsing the internet. In comes EM. We all know what this stands for. And ES, her son, 5 to 6 years old, and plops her ass down in the seat right in front of mine. The train was fairly empty, but I didn't really mind her. I was listening to my music on my headphones, and she suddenly signs me to take them off. I assumed she wanted me to turn down the music, or make me notice the inspection said, "Hey, would you give my son your phone to play with? You're obviously too old for that anyway." Jesus fucking Christ!
Wait, what?
You're too
DM
old for
says,
that?
Hey, would you give my son your phone to play with?
Hey, I know you're in the middle of a business call for your work, but I think you're a little too old for that phone. Can you give it to my son?
I think you're a little too old for that. Give my son your phone.
You're too old for Nintendo. You're too old for Xbox, old man. It's like a dad wearing an Xbox shirt. Like, you're too old for Nintendo, and I say, you're too old for Xbox in general.
Born in the days of the Nintendo.
Get owned. Alright, anyways.
Kill your parents.
Hey, would you give my son your phone to play with? You're obviously too old for that anyways. She was at least somewhat polite, if still a bit rude, as she just asked me to hand over my phone to a stranger's kid to play with.
Because she's too
wait,
old.
what? You understood me, right? I nod before adding a very much resounding no. I put on my headphones and she starts railing against me, turning the volume to the max. Sign her a countdown as I hold up on the microphone, my thumb over the play button and pressed it. As she is semi-shouting obscenery after obscenery, I assume I can't read her lips. I lean back, smiling to myself. As I do, she explodes, reaching over and tries to yank my phone and headphones off me. I gently brush her arms away, taking off my headphones. Miss, I will not hand over my phone nor my headphones to anyone, not even police, without a good reason. No means no, so please entertain your child in a different way. How dare you tell me how to... At this point, I rolled my eyes, put my head...
How dare you?
How dare you tell me how to rate? At this point, I rolled my eyes, put my headphones back on, and changed seats. She gets an expector and goes. She gets an expector and goes with him to my seat. At which point, she accuses me of stealing her kid's phone and headphones. I simply look up at them and said, "I don't think a kid would listen to power metal," and have pictures of me, my friends, and classmates on their phone. I return to listen to music, and she and her child are escorted off the train by an inspector. What did you post? Entitled "Bomb Gets Destroyed by the Shagster at Universal Studios over Fortnite." Like, man, that's pretty uncool.
Like, man, you're not even close, man.
Ma'am, I don't want to have to even use 1% of my power on you, ma'am.
I just had to, use 0%.
I
So you
didn't
can
even-
fuck off.
I only need a...
It's not even physical. His physical power may be lower than 1%, but his verbal power is over 1,000.
To reach his
That's how
verbal...
powerful it is. His verbal power is 500.
Like,
Alright.
Blinks, you're out of here, man.
Alright. Entitled Mum thinks she can take my therapy appointment.
Honestly, wait, no, if someone tries to take my therapy appointment, I'd be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then, the doctor's like, hey, you're not this person. What the hell, who the hell are you?
You can't just take an appointment from someone. First of all, that's not your doctor. So therefore, they don't know who you are. They enter the room like, "Hello, Charles." You're not Charles.
Douglas.
Who are you?
Oh, Douglas.
Douglas.
Alright. For context, I'm 21 years old and have been going to this therapist since I was 16. I have severe depression, PTSD from abuse in my past, an anxiety disorder, and borderline personality disorder. Okay, so this happened last week. I walked in and sat down at one of the two couches. Since a woman, EM for entitled mother, and her kid were already sitting on the other couch, my therapist called Cupcake for Privacy. Came in and told me it was time for my appointment. The following conversation include, all right, Jasper. All right, Jasper, you little shit. Let's go back. But we were here first, and your appointment is at 12. Shit, Jasper, you little shits, it's at 11. That's not fair. Switch appointments with me. No, I need this appointment. What you have can't possibly be worse than what my kid has. Mom, stop. Shh, MK. I'm done talking with you. No, switch appointments with my kid now. No, I walked back with my therapist, and this woman yells nasty things at me. It's the first time I stood up for myself in a while, which was hard since I was panicking at the confrontation.
There are 3 things extremely hard: steel,
amazing,
a diamond, and to
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, freaking Riley?
What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at Doug Dimabowser?
No. What? No, I'm laughing at that. No, I was laughing at something else. I'm playing Civ 6, and I researched steel, and the guy is like, he says a quote. Like, every time you research thing, he says a quote, right? And it's like, there are 3 things that are incredibly hard: steel, diamond, and I'm like, my dick. Yeah. Why isn't that on like philosophy? Coke, truck.
Doug Bowser. Everyone makes the fucking joke. It's Doug.
I want more of the stories. I really think these are really good.
All right. Some lady tries to murder me for a donut. Yo, Bumfrez, r/, this happened to me today. I have cancer and need an oxygen tank to keep me breathing steadily. I can't breathe without it, but it is very dangerous. I had just saved enough money for a box of donuts and was sitting down to catch my breath. Even a walk in the park is exhausting. Enter entitled parent and kid. Excuse me, yeah, can my son sit in that chair? He is very tired. Sorry, no, I can't breathe. I'm trying to catch your breath. There are chairs over there, though. Just set the chairs across the pizza. No, my baby is exhausted and can't walk that far. Can't you just carry him? No, I don't wanna. No, I don't wanna. Gives me. Well, you're going to have to, or sit on the ground. Gives me the finger. Skirts off to annoy an elderly couple. Maybe 5 or 6. Mommy, I want the donut. Okay, sweetie. Walks towards donut shop. No, one of his donuts. Suddenly at my feet, I swear she teleported. Well, can my son have a donut from you? Nope. That was not a question. Give me the donut. No, I paid for this. You can buy your own. We suddenly had a 20-minute argument. EM leaves in a huff, but
wait, how can you have a 20-minute argument about her trying to basically take what's yours? Give me, no.
Did that for 20 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
EM leaves in a huff, but with a gleam of her eye. And as I'm eating peacefully, I hear a slight squeaking noise. I ignore it. Then I notice that EM took the air tube out of my fucking tank. I start to breathe unsteadily, trying not to pass out. I quickly assemble my tank, breathe again, but realized that bitch took the donuts while I was practically suffocating. I wanted to chase her, but I know it will end badly, so I got to the security park. They had it on camera. EM sentenced to edit. 5 years in prison for assault. Kid put in child care. The was single apparently. She paid me for the donuts. All went well. Please do not
Yeah.
tamper.
Wasn't that attempted murder?
Yeah, that's murder over fucking donuts.
Yeah, it's assault and attempted in murder.
Yeah.
That's why she's getting 5 years in prison because she was a fucking asshole because she can't pay $2 for a donut.
Yeah.
I like these. I feel like these stories are a lot more gratifying. When
You
these
don't
two people go
understand.
to
You don't
prison.
understand those single moms.
I feel like these stories are a lot better when these people go to jail for what they've done.
Yeah, these are assholes that deserve their sentence. Please do
Yeah,
not
but-
tamper with other people's stuff. Thanks for reading.
Yeah, but some of these people get away with it, and these
Yeah.
people are voting.
Greatest
The
revelation.
entire
these
comment
people
section
are
is just
voting.
donuts. The entire comment section is donut.
We need
Alright.
to. We need to title this stream. Riley talks about entitled parents. And
How to
it-
not be an asshole. How to
Description.
not parent.
in the description, these people are voting.
True war stories from r/entitled parents.
I'm gonna do that right now. 1 second. I'm gonna do that right now.
Angel can't die in a video game. So I play Fortnite and I'm 14. I was bored because no one in my friends would log in.
Hey, what?
Log on.
I'm Ethan, and I'm 14.
I play Fortnite on my Xbox 360. It's not on Xbox 360. So I didn't have anyone to play with. So I decided to play Playground Phil. Basically have video with and have a mic, and the other one was a 9 squeaker. Now I play on consoles, so it's common to find them, and I usually mute them but that guy was really nice at first, so I decided not to mute him. We decided to 1v1 fight each other, and I kill him very easily. Me is an attack helicopter. EM is entitled parent. EC is entitled kid. What the fuck? How did you kill me, you fucking loser? Me laughs hysterically as I always do. Why are you bullying my son? I didn't do anything to him. I just killed him in the game. Stop lying to me, or else I'll say to ban you. I know the developers.
My opinion.
You don't get it, man. My dad works at Epic Games.
Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, you sure do.
Mike.
Listen here, you little scum. I am older than you, so you must listen to me. I am going to report you to the developers because you're bullying my son. I just killed him in the game. Shut up already. No, you were cheating. My angel can't die because he is the best in the game. Leaves the game because I'm fed up with her BS. I hope you liked it. It's my first post and I'm on mobile, so the formatting was bad. I can do bad formatting on mobile. Why are you complaining?
Oh, you're hacking, man. Oh, you're hacking, man. What are you doing? You're hacking. I play some Fortnite. You're a hacker. Because I lost, you're a hacker. I do Vinny's cock is huge.
Well, I think this mom puts a game genie in her child's Xbox and just puts on cheat codes so that they can't die.
Quick question. Do you think
Yeah.
do you think this is a good enough thing?
Hold on, let me zoom in.
For the
Let me
stream.
enhance the image. Riley talks about entitled parents. These people are voting.
And put in the little extra thing that I wrote in here. Entitled mom gets destroyed by this Shagster at Universal
I
Studios.
think the description is Riley reads a bunch of stories off r/entitled parents. Please don't be like these assholes. You put the fucking angry video game as a thumbnail?
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's good. All right.
My God.
Continuing. Kid tells his mom off for being what? I'm not gonna read that one.
Piss off, mom.
Give my child your PS4.
Oh my God.
You made
last
your
year, during my
PS4
birthday,
so
I
you
went
can
to
spend
Walmart.
it.
Shut up! Try to read the story. So last year, during my birthday, I went to Walmart to go buy a PS4 for myself. And as soon as I bought, I went home. Turns out some family friends were coming over, and I didn't want them to touch it, so I hid it in my closet. The family friends came. EK came. Entitled child came directly to my room and started to touch my stuff. He opened my closet, and guess what? He saw my PS4. He wanted to play it, and the convo went like this. Can I play your PS4? Sure, let me set it up first. Today, I got it today. Okay, the kid seemed nice. That's why I set it up. Okay, I'm done. I installed Brawlhalla. We played a few matches, and that's when he said he needed to go to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom and came back with his mom. Could EK have your PS4? He says it's fun to play on, and he just got a math award in school. And I don't want my son to cry.
Wait.
Here's the fucking thing.
I will defend this because kids crying. Honestly, give him the PS4. I'd rather get a PS4 than listen to a kid cry, man.
I'd rather beat the shit out of a kid than give him a PS4, though.
Wait, holy shit! How much religion do I have? Holy shit! I'm getting 100 religion per turn. I currently have 12,000 religion. Oh God.
Brigand.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these parents warning their kids for doing the basics of shit.
He did it good. So give him your house.
He finally learned how to do multiplication. Please give him an Xbox.
My kid took his first shit. Give me your mortgage.
Give me your car. He needs it. All right.
My kid just learned how to smoke weed. Give him your entire stash.
All right. Hold on, I read that wrong. Could EK have your PS4? He said it's fun to play on, and he just got a math award in school, so I want to give him a gift. No, sorry, I just got it today, and it's my birthday present. I wouldn't have gotten it either way. Give it to me! Realizes I won't budge, then say, please, I don't have a lot of money, and I don't want my son to cry. No, it's mine. You cannot have it. What the hell? I already told you. My son won an award, and I don't have any money. I don't have the money to give him a present. Why do you think you can just take my stuff? Get out of my room. Leaves with EK. My mom comes back and we say, why did you scream at our guests? They tried to take my PS4. Mom rushes downstairs and I heard screaming at the guests. I haven't seen those guests since.
Jeez.
Wow.
Almost every story ever. Give me your thing. No. Ah!
Could still perform a re without hurting myself.
Let my son sleep on you. It's not like you're going anywhere anyway.
What?
Alright, so last week I was riding the subway to work. A couple of minutes later, a mother and her son get on the seat next to me. The kid must have been tired because after a while he fell asleep with his head on my lap. Now I was completely okay with the kid falling asleep on me, but it's what mom did that made me mad. This is the simplified version of the conversation we had. Hey, sorry, but I'm going to need to get off soon. And told Mom, wait, why? Just wait a little longer until he wakes up. I can't. My stop is coming up, and I can't be late for work. It is only my first few days at the new job. I don't think you understand that my kid is tired, and waking him up is going to upset him. I'm sorry, but I really need to leave. Fine, go back to your prostitution business then. That's that has to be the only thing you can do with chubby thighs and unnecessarily big boobs. I've always been on the more well-proportioned side of the spectrum. Because of her comment about my body, I start to blush and look away. See, you're looking away because you know I'm right. Why would a prostitute go to work on 8 a.m. on a Thursday? I start to shake the kid after waking him. Whatever you see, you slut, and stop holding my kid's hand, you pedophile. The kid woke up and started to hold my hand. Well, this is my stop, so I have to go. It's the kid. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
What I hate about most of these stories is that
Gaga,
kids are
I'm your
involved.
son.
The boy on my left seemed really cute and sweet, but will probably be poisoned by the ignorance of his mother. Kind of makes me sad when I think about it.
Yeah, you realize that
I am
these.
a child. Please love me.
Fine, go back to your prostitution business then.
Jesus Christ.
Just deck them, Jesus.
Thick thighs save lives and annoy ignorant Karens.
This is like if people on 4chan actually existed, and now they do.
What?
This is like when you hear a comment on 4chan where they're like, "Fucking kill yourself," but this is literally that.
But they actually mean it.
Yeah, these people are real. The internet just exposes it way more than usual.
Alright, boys, I'm getting tired. I'm going to read a few more. Alright, we're going to read 3 more. You don't need money. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed soon.
I think one more will be fine. I'll go to bed in a little bit too.
Alright, one more. This is short and sweet. You don't need money. So this literally happened like 15 minutes ago, and remembered me about entitled parents. So I was in the store, Kikaupa, and I was trying to reach for some little coins, like 10 and 20 cent coins, from the bottom of my backpack because I'm broke, lol. So there was this probably single mother with 2 kids there. They were like 6. The kids saw my coins and asked if they can have them. I said no, obviously. They went back, got their mom, and this is the conversation. My kids would like to buy some candy. Can you please give them your money? No, they're mine. But you are a rich kid. You don't need these coins. I'm not giving them. Give the coins. I have no money, and my kids want something good to eat. Why do you have a full shopping cart then? EM got really fucking mad, cursing at me and shit. So I walk away. She yells for me to come back. Of course, I don't. I walk away from the store, and I walk away right now. Thanks for reading. Wow. Give me your money.
Give me your money.
Coins.
You're rich.
That's like a failed attempt at burglary.
Yeah.
Alright. So, are we good here?
I think we're good.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut off Civ, and I think that'd be enough. Yeah.
Good night, sweet prince.
God. Entitled Mom gets destroyed by the Shagster at Universal Studios over Fortnite.
My God.
Oh.
Looks like Shaggy got another victory royale.
Looks like Shaggy.
The sculpture serves to give people one thought.
Shaggy goes Ultra Instinct Entitled Mom at Universal Studios over Fortnite. Amazing.
Like, man, that's not cool.
Man, and you don't even get it a percentage of my physical power.
Like, take the L, man.
Like, you don't even get a full percentage of my verbal power.
Like, you don't underestimate my verbal power.
And then she fucking runs away because she got threatened by Shaggy.
She looks and is like, oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's the Super Shag.
Oh shit, it's Shags.
The Shadster, man.
The Shadster.
I had a Rich Evans moment and said the wrong
It's the
thing.
Shadster, baby.
Instead, it's Shadman. It's like, hey. And hey, if you keep on doing that, then I'm gonna touch your child. No, instead it's like, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna make porn of your kid.
Are we good here? Can I leave?
Are we?
I'm tired.
Are you?
Okay, goodbye, Douglas.
Goodbye, Douglas.
Let me start saving.
Amazing. Mom gets destroyed by the Shagster over Fortnite. Really good. Amazing. I'll be seeing you, mate.
Wait, no, what?
Why not?
Wait, what? What?
There's nothing much. What?
What? Wait, what? Wait, 1 second, I'm shutting off my game. I gotta do like the sign off thing, right?
Yeah.
Let me, anyways. Oh my god. That's awful. Okay, well yeah, stream over Ogre, I guess.